Alright, what's good, guys? What's up, guys? It's your bro King Well here. We're gonna talk about the Adrien Broner fight tomorrow on Friday in Hollywood, Florida. We're gonna talk about that. Adrien Broner is gonna pull it out, guys. Pause. Adrien Broner is gonna win. Adrien Broner fought Manny Pacquiao. Who did Blair Cobbs fight? Alexis Rocha, who knocked him out. And Alexis Rocha isn't even good. Who's been more active? Broner. Broner fought last year, 2023. Cobbs ain't fight in 2 years. Broner fought Pacquiao. Broner fought Madonna, right? Broner's going to beat up Blair Cobbs. Like, Broner's going to beat up Blair Cobbs, and Broner's going to win. And then we have the Michael Hunter. We have the Michael Hunter fight in Cassius. Michael Hunter fought Usyk, right? And Usyk couldn't knock out Michael Hunter. But Michael Hunter was fighting Usyk. And when you look at Michael Hunter's last fights, he's getting better and better. Now Michael Hunter is a heavyweight. And like he's short. He's like he's 6'2", I'm 6'1", you know what I'm saying? So he's short. But like he's like Usyk, right? He has a lot of punch output and then he moves a lot. Like Michael Hunter is a problem. He's a problem. Right? The short heavyweights are coming back. The 6'2", 6'3", 220 pound, 230 pound. Those heavyweights are coming back. Those are the heavyweights that's really gonna dominate. Like in the Saudi landscape where every fight is fair. And that's what I like about the Saudis. Every fight is fair. You'll go to Saudi and lose. Saudi is actual like gladiator, like actual gladiator shit. Like no bullshit. You gotta come to fight. That's why I knew Daniel Dubois was gonna beat Hergovich. Who did Hergovich fight? Bums, right? Hergovich's last fight was Zhang 3 years ago. Zhang would demolish Hergovich in 2 rounds today. Hergovich never had a gas tank. I had mad money on Daniel Dubois last week. I had mad money on Daniel Dubois. I was telling people on YouTube, yo, Daniel Dubois is gonna beat up Hergovich. You're crazy. I'm like, Hergovich is a matchroom hype job. They didn't want to listen. So, so Broner is gonna hit Blair Cobbs with some junk that Blair Cobbs never seen before. That's what's gonna happen. And for the parlay, I want to do the Adrien Broner Michael Hunter parlay. I want to do that parlay. I feel like that's a safe parlay to do. But I kind of just want to put the money on Broner, right? Because I don't want to get messed up. I feel like the Michael Hunter fight that might be a 50-50. It might be. It's not. It's actually not gonna be a 50-50. Michael Hunter's probably gonna knock him out. But like for safe betting, right? I think I'm just gonna put it on Broner. There's no point in putting it on Michael Hunter because I'm not gonna get no money out of that. You know what I mean? Like so. That's my bet. Let's get this money. Don't don't bet just because I tell you to, right? I was telling people to bet on Dubois. Everybody thought I was crazy. I was telling people to bet on Ryan Garcia. Everybody said I was a coon. I was like, I'm a coon. I was like, who? That's the first question I ask when I'm about to put money on a boxing match. Who did they fight? Who did Devin Haney fight? Who did he fight? Loma, old as hell. Cambosa's not good. Um, Regis Prograis, short, old, right? Who did Ryan Garcia fight? Tank. Oscar Duarte, which is who's better than Pitbull. But Oscar Duarte might be better than Pitbull, right? Listen, when you're about to bet on a boxing match, try to look at BoxRec and be like, yo, who did they fight? Right? Who did they fight? Who's been more active? what's the quality of the opponents they beat, right? If they beat good opponents that beat good opponents, then that's who you're gonna bet on, right? Adrian Broner fought last year, and now Adrian Broner. The reason that I'm so sure, like I'm a 1,000% sure on this Adrian Broner is because Adrian Broner's coach is Kenny Ellis. Kenny Ellis, he was like bet on Fedora. I was like, ooh, that Fedora, the odds look good, but I don't want to bet on it. Kenny Ellis said, bet on Fedora. Plus 500 odds. Who else? Kenny Ellis also said, he said somebody else. I forgot. Too many fights. Too many fights. When you really try to cover every fight, I know he said Pitbull. He said Pitbull was gonna be Rolly, and he said Fedora was gonna be Tim Zoo, because Fedora is a puncher. So think Blair Cobbs is a puncher, but Blair Cobbs, when you look at the KO ratio, Adrian Broner, if I'm not mistaken, Adrian Broner KO ratio is like 68%, and Blair Cobbs KO ratio is like 52%. Let me get my phone, right? You gotta ask yourself, you gotta look on BoxRec, you gotta be like, yo, when was the last time they fought? Was their opponent's booty or ass? Um, what's their KO percentage? Because that's gonna tell you whether they're a puncher or not. Um, looking for my phone because I want to. You feel me? You gotta ask yourself a whole bunch of a whole bunch of shit. You gotta ask yourself, bro. Boxing, the bookies get it wrong a lot. The bookies get the numbers wrong a lot. Straight up. The bookies, they don't be on BoxRec. They don't be on BoxRec and shit. Like I only want like if this shit probably gonna get like 7 views. Okay, good, cool. I don't need my shit like I upload a short. A lot of people gonna see it. I don't need that shit, bro. I'm just doing this for the. You feel me? It's like I'm just doing it, bro. I'm just putting the knowledge out there that Adrian Broner is gonna win. To my mans that bet, to my people that bet, Adrian Broner is gonna win. To my people that really like analyze boxing, Adrian Broner is gonna win. Blair Cobbs ain't never fought nobody. Blair Cobbs is here for a check. Who the hell was Blair Cobbs gonna fight? Adrian Broner. People are here to see Adrian Broner, right? So the bookies have it wrong, right? And we'll talk to you later. We'll talk to you about the next fight. What's the next fight? All right, before I go, they got the Puerto Rican boxer. They got that fight. I'm not betting on that fight. The Bruce Carrington. I'm not betting on that. Ain't no good odds on that. But let's look at just to make the video 10 minutes. Let's look at some. Let's look at some bets in the future that I'm working on that I've just started. Oh, Jared Anderson. Uh, Martin Bokole. Oh my God, bro, that fight is crazy. I can't wait to see what the bookies say. I can't wait to see what the bookies say because the bookies. I think the bookies are gonna put it on Jared. I think the bookies are gonna put it on Jared. But you know what? Jared Anderson is gonna knock out Martin Bokole. It doesn't matter what the bookies say. Hopefully the bookies have it wrong. Hopefully the bookies they have it on Martin, right? But Jared's gonna knock him out, and this is why. This is why Martin Bokole he came out in October in Riyadh, and he was 299 pounds. Okay, he was 299 pounds when he fought Carlos Takam, right? Martin Bokole, he's 6'6", 299 pounds, bigger than Zhang. Yo, Martin Bokole, he's also Anthony Joshua's best friend. He's Anthony Joshua's main training partner. Like this nigga Martin Bokole trained with Anthony Joshua every day, right? And he was beating up Carlos Takam, but Jared Anderson he spars his sparring partner. I don't know if it's his main sparring partner, but Jared Anderson's sparring partner, Zach Spiller, right? You look at his box rec, he's like 6'5", 270 something, 280 something, just looking like Zang, looking like Mark, you feel me? Just massive, you feel me? So I feel like Jerry Anderson's like, I'm sitting here, I'm 250, right? This Saudi check coming in, right? This 5 mil cash, 10 mil cash, whatever, whatever. Not pocket watching, but probably a lot of money cash, right? Martin Bokole, he needs a fight. Martin Bokole says that he stopped Usyk and he stopped Danny Dubois. I believe that he stopped Danny Dubois. I believe he stopped Usyk in sparring. I believe it because that nigga that nigga sweaty. But Jared knows what he's gonna do. Jared's training with Bomac. That's the thing. Once I knew Dubois was gonna beat Hergovich because Dubois called out Hergovich. So Dubois' team was already looking at Hergovich footage. Hergovich only hit in the back of the head. Just like Zhang said, Hergovich only hit in the back of the head. Hergovich, once you put him to round four, he get dizzy and he started looking the other way. Hergovich, like mid fight, he would be like, he'd be like, Hergovich get dizzy. You hit Hergovich once and he get dizzy, or you make him. Hergovich is not good at his body's not good at metabolizing food. So you get him tired, he's done. And I ain't gonna lie. I think Martin Bokole, I think he got some stamina. I think he got some stamina, but if you look at his last fight, Martin Bokole couldn't move. Martin Bokole, he just okay. I think it's still working. Martin Bokole is just like Martin Bokole. Martin Bokole hit harder than Zhang. Sparring Martin Bokole is probably how Anthony Joshua got so so buff right now. That's probably why Anthony Joshua can hit right now because he been sparring Martin Bokole, right? So we don't know. I like Saudi because the fights are real. They're real fights, right? It's a real fight. And then Jared knows, I think Jared knows like, yo, like, all right, the Saudi told me to pick who I want to pick, who I want to fight, right? Jared's trying to get to the bag and retire. He's like, yeah, I'll take big fat motherfucker. I'll take his big ass. He's 6'6", right? So he's not that tall. Jared's 6'4", right? So he's only 2 inches taller than him, but he's like gonna outweigh him by 30, 60 pounds. Jared's just gonna sit there. Jared's just gonna be punching on him the whole day. Jared's just gonna be punching on him the whole time. Jared's gonna get him out of here. He too big. He can't move. Martin Bokole can't move. That's why Jerry's gonna beat him up. But Martin Bokole, he top 10 pound for pound heavyweight, right? Jerry, that's like people think. I want the bookies to think that Martin Bokole is gonna win. I want people to doubt Jared Anderson, to doubt his performance with Charles Martin. I want people to doubt his performance. I want people to think that Jared Anderson is not gonna win this fight. Because I think Jared Anderson is gonna win this fight. I think he is. I think Jared Anderson is gonna win. And that's the video, guys. Thank you.